The clock ticked, quietly, almost politely. But behind the curtain, nothing felt calm. 2 sheriff's deputies had already taken position in the wings before the first commercial break. Not routine, not protocol. Something else. Something heavier. For 11 straight minutes, a producer had been watching the green room monitor, and what he saw forced 4 words out of him, words he had never uttered in 14 years of live television. Get someone down here. Camera 2. Gerald Foss loaded a fresh reel at exactly 9 p.m. He whispered a small, private prayer, hoping he wouldn't have to stop recording. He didn't. Not once. That night, 62 million Americans turned on their televisions expecting Johnny Carson. What they received instead felt closer to a prize fight than a talk show. No ropes. No referee. No warning. By the time it ended, deputies had their hands on 2 of the most dangerous men alive. Carson was pressed back against his own desk. And the studio audience? They were moving, fast, toward the exits. To understand why that Tuesday night turned volatile, you have to look backward. Not hours. Years. Long before either man stepped onto that stage, something had been burning between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Not rivalry. Something deeper. Personal. March 8, 1971. Madison Square Garden. The fight of the century. Frazier won. Unanimous decision. And in the 15th round, that left hook, it dropped Ali. Hard. In front of 20,000 people. For 3 years, Ali tried to rewrite that moment. Not just in the ring. Everywhere. Interviews, press conferences, rooms filled with laughter that wasn't always kind. His weapon? Words. Sharp, precise, relentless. Ugly. He said it often. Too often. It stopped being a joke. It became a campaign. Frazier didn't fight with words. He fought with bone, with muscle, with something carved out of steel mills and cotton fields. He knew how to hit, not how to answer poetry designed to cut deeper than fists. The rematch was set. January 28, 1974. 6 days away. And somehow, both men agreed to sit on the same couch. Backstage. 7:45 p.m. Frazier arrived first. Quiet. Direct. He walked in, sat down, folded his hands. Stillness. But not peace. At 8:20, the atmosphere shifted. Ali arrived. Not silently. Never silently. His voice filled the hallway before his body did. Laughter followed him like an echo. Until someone said it. Frazier's here. For 1 second. Just one. Ali went still. Then the energy changed. Same smile. Different edge. Good. He adjusted his jacket. Looked in the mirror. Not vanity. Preparation. Like checking a weapon. The green room confrontation lasted 4 minutes. No official record. But the accounts matched. Too closely to ignore. Ali sat. Uninvited. Relaxed. You ready for Tuesday, Joe? I'd been ready. You look it. A pause. Tired. But ready. The air tightened. I've been watching you, Ali continued, voice smooth, almost friendly. But when you talk, it don't land right. Another pause. Man needs to think fast, to talk fast. Silence. Heavy. Say that again. Frazier stood. Not explosive. Controlled. That was worse. Assistants stepped in. Deputies moved faster now. 40 minutes to airtime. Backstage tension didn't fade. It hardened. Carson was briefed. He listened. Set his coffee down. Looked at his cue cards. Useless. All of it. Are they separated? For now.
The band played. The audience applauded. The show began. Frazier came out first, measured, contained, like a storm held behind glass. Then came Muhammad Ali, and everything changed. Not slightly, completely. The room shifted. Energy, temperature, focus. Ali sat, looked at Frazier. Joe. A thin laugh from the audience. Nervous. Carson moved quickly. Muhammad. 6 days to the fight. What does Joe not understand? A standard question. Safe. Or so it seemed. Adi didn't look at Carson. He looked at Frazier. What Joe don't understand. His voice dropped. No performance now. Something colder. Is I made him. The words landed. Harder than any punch.
Without me, nobody knows Joe Frazier outside Philadelphia. The room froze. Frazier stood. The chair scraped. Sharp. Like a starting gun. 62 million people leaned closer. Say that to my face. Ali stood. 5 feet between them. 6 days before the fight. No contracts now. No structure. Just air. Deputies rushed in. Hands grabbed fabric. Bodies intercepted motion. Time fractured. Silence. Real silence. Not television silence. Carson stood. Palms raised. Gentlemen. Please. Ali looked around. At the hands on him. At Frazier. At the moment itself. And then, he smiled. Not the public one. The private one. Decision made. He sat down. 3 seconds passed. Long, heavy seconds. Frazier sat too. Not because he was told. Because standing would mean something else. The show limped forward. Careful. Precise. Fragile. Tuesday. Frazier said. 1 word. Final. Ali held his gaze. Tuesday. They didn't speak again. 6 days later. Muhammad Ali won. Unanimous decision. 12 controlled rounds. But those who were there, they said something different. Quietly. Privately. The ring wasn't the scariest place that week. It was that studio. That night. 5 feet of carpet. 2 men. And a single word hanging in the air.
The word didn't fade. It lingered, heavy, unfinished. It followed them out of the studio, down the corridor, into the quiet hum of parked cars and waiting drivers. Backstage, no one rushed to celebrate. No jokes, no post-show laughter. Just glances, subtle, uneasy. Crew members moved like people leaving a storm, unsure if it had truly passed. Johnny Carson stood for a moment longer than usual. He had hosted thousands of hours, controlled chaos before, redirected tension with ease. But not this. Not something that felt unscriptable. He bent down, picked up his fallen cue cards, looked at them, then gave a faint, almost disbelieving smile. Not tonight, he muttered. Across the hallway, Joe Frazier walked without speaking. His team followed at a distance. No one tried to fill the silence, because everyone understood. He wasn't done yet. Not with the night. Not with Ali. In another room, Muhammad Ali sat in front of a mirror, still in his suit, still composed, but quieter now. No audience. No cameras. Just reflection. He loosened his tie slightly. Not out of discomfort. Out of thought. For all the noise he created, he understood something most didn't. Words had consequences. And tonight, they had come dangerously close to turning into something else. A knock at the door. Soft. Careful. His manager stepped in. "They're asking if you want a statement." Ali shook his head. No statement. A pause. They already saw everything.